Cecil Cabana. Remember that name? That's the 17-year-old murderer who butchered the 3 young girls to death in Southport and is also on trial for attempted murder on 8 other young girls, young innocent girls. Now, that caused the Southport riots and it caused copycat riots all over the show when it was said on social media that it was terror related. And some of those people who even said if it's terror related, something needs to be done, they were jailed. Some of them have got 2 and 3 years. And yesterday we get the news, which is apparently, according to various sources like Guido Fawkes on Twitter, who's a journalist, the media were asked to keep it under wraps that this person has been charged with various terror offences. Now, because it's an ongoing case, we can't say much about it, but apparently he's been charged with, for instance, being in possession of ricin. Now, it takes a lot of effort to get hold of ricin, and ricin can potentially kill hundreds, if not thousands. Apparently he's been downloading Al Qaeda material. We haven't got the details of that yet. And when I think of all those people that have been jailed for, as it turns out, pretty much telling the truth, when I think of the response of Keir Starmer, Yvette Cooper, the judges who jailed those people to make an example of them, I just think to myself, what is going on? The lunatics really have taken over the asylum. Of course, we need to get to truth. Of course, we don't need disinformation. But it turns out in this case that the disinformation has come from our own government. And it's at least cost one life, the life of Peter Lynch, who was imprisoned for violent disorder. And for those of you who've seen what he actually did, to be put away for 3 years, that wouldn't have happened back in Nazi Germany. I very much doubt it, although it may do. Similar sort of mental state of the state. But what really disgusted me this morning, even more than Starmer, even more than Yvette Cooper, and for me, they're the terrorists. They're putting people in prison for being concerned. It's a no-no to talk about Islamic terrorism in this country. And that's probably because we've allowed so many terror suspects just to come in off of boats, according to MI5 and MI6. Can you imagine if a cell really kicks off in this country and they've got ricin, and that is down to Keir Starmer, Yvette Cooper, Rishi Sunak, Boris Johnson, all those that became before them, right back to Blair. Any country needs control of its borders. Yes, we should be open for refugees. Yes, definitely. We need to have a humanitarian side. Yes, definitely. With the sort of foreign policy where we just go after America as America bullies the world, basically. Regime changes, or they don't want to deal, they don't want to buy oil with $1. Right, let's invade them. Oh, we don't like them, we don't like him, he won't call our tune, he won't let us put troops there, get rid of him, hang him. Doesn't matter how many civilians die. That's our foreign policy. Now, that needs to change. But what really got me this morning, when you think 3 beautiful girls died and 8 others have got life-changing injuries, and think of the other kids that saw this going on, who weren't injured, what that did to them mentally. The families that have lost beautiful innocence. And the Socialist Worker, a newspaper that I now hold in complete contempt, just as I do some other mainstream tabloid, gutter press pieces of toilet roll. The Socialist Worker, their take was, don't let the far right use this to to what? To validate their concerns over mass illegal immigration. They called Tommy Robinson a Nazi in this piece I'll put a link to. And if I was him, even in prison, I'd be taking them to court. Anyone with a different view to them. Farage, I don't know who else they've said. I can't, you know what? I was in two minds whether to give them any sort of space or not, but I was so disgusted by the slant. And look who's in the front picture. It's that Mother of the Year contestant.
These are motherfuckers!
Okay, there you go. Show him your sign.
All right, let's see. Fuck off Nazis.
Yeah!
All right, would you like to elaborate?
I mean, I think he summed it up, really. Nazis are fuckers.
Okay. He's fired
Anti-Tommy
up.
Robinson, anti-division, pro-Palestine. So why are you here, Roshi? What do you feel about Tommy Robinson?
What are your thoughts on Tommy Robinson?
I want to eat him. He is a big bucket. La la la.
And this is the sort of mentality that you're dealing with. You can't have a discussion. There'll be people who think we should be letting people into the country willy-nilly with no documentation. Criminal? You're criminal? Yeah, come in. Come in. This is the place. Oh, you're a terrorist? Yeah, in you come. Come in. Come in. We're open to all. No human is illegal. There'll be those who I will never agree with. I say show compassion with common sense. But using this to attack who they see is the far right. Anyone with a modicum of common sense, I'd say. Anyone who wants a country where kids can walk to school safely. Anyone who wants a country where women and men and every sexuality, every colour, and yes, every religion is treated equally. Anyone who wants that country is far right. Or in Tommy Robinson's case, although I've never managed to find anything that he said that's even vaguely racist, is being compared with the SS from the 1940s in Germany. I just find that absolutely gut-wrenchingly sick. And these must be the sort of people that are putting people like Labour in power. And don't get me wrong, the Tories weren't much better than Labour. All these parties, the Liberal Democrats, even I think Reform, they're all compromised by big business. As soon as someone gives you a load of money, you're compromised. But I also think some of the groups that the Socialist worker would champion are also being funded to cause division and hate. So we can have one big civil war and you've all got the digital ID and the digital cash and their total control that they always want. And I think the Socialist worker to me, they're doing a great job, whether knowingly or not, of fueling that hate. Same as the guy at Hope Not Hate, can't even remember his name, don't even want to know his name, who tweeted that Muslims are being attacked with acid by the far right. So I've not even looked at the tweet. I can't even be bothered, but everyone's told me about it. People like that, they're just fueling division. Hope, not hate. I had to get that off my chest, folks. Sorry about that. I just hope that politicians have learned from this and we start playing our own version of catchphrase. Whether it's Islam related or not, we say what we see and then we act on it fairly. No two-tier policing, no two-tier politicians, no two-tier judiciary, just common sense equaled out to everyone. Let me know what you think. Please subscribe to the channel and throw the video a like. But let me know your thoughts. That's why I do these. And to get it off my chest. I was fuming when I saw that article. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.